34 grams of protein. Smell that.
This is Maxime's own ingredients and recipes. I'm not associated.
Is it your recipe now?
It's ours.
All right, welcome everyone to another Fit Vegan cooking video. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We don't have a recipe in mind. We literally just grabbed ingredients from our fridge that we need to use because we're going to be traveling to a plant-based medical conference, and so we didn't want to have to throw food away. And so we just want to show you how easy it is to make a delicious meal that will help you towards improving your body composition on a whole food plant-based lifestyle. So Ivy's going to guide you through the ingredients. There's literally there's 5 of them with the spices, right? We're gonna make it very simple, very fast, so you can see how easy it is to structure a proper meal to improve your body composition, build lean muscle, and strong bones.
So here are today's ingredients. We have sticky white rice, source of carbs. We have stir-fried veggie blend, where you can get from Trader Joe's. It has broccoli florets, Napa cabbage, bok choy, which is Maxime's favorite, and some snow peas.
I have PTSD from bok choy. This is worth turning the camera around. So when Ivy and I lived in Squamish and in Whistler, we went to it was like Mongolian style restaurant where they cook everything on the grill in front of you. And I told them that I was vegan, so they had my own little section where they cook the food. I ended up getting food poisoning for the first time in my life. And her mom and her aunt as well ended up getting, no, actually your mom didn't get food. Yeah, she did get sick. Yeah, her mom and her aunt got food poisoning, and the only thing we had in common, because they ate meat and I didn't, was that we had bok choy. And I just remember at that moment just developing a disgust for bok choy, and so now I have PTSD from eating bok choy. So we're gonna conquer that for this video, because last time I had it was pretty much when I had food poisoning.
The only one who survived.
So I trust you. Yeah, Ivy took care of all of us when we were in Squamish. So, all right, back to you.
So, tempeh for protein, stir-fried veggie blend for some nutrition, and again, the rice for some carbs. Now, we have some taco seasoning mix and vegetable broth in which we're going to cook our little tempeh. This is Maxime's own ingredients and recipe, so we shall see.
If it tastes bad, you're blaming it on me from the start.
Yeah, okay. I'm not associated.
Okay. So I feel put on the spot because Ivy doesn't want to be associated with my cooking.
Only if it tastes bad.
And my on-the-fly recipes. So we found this tempeh at Whole Foods, and it's not the usual block that they have. So it's this guy right here. All right, so this is a tempeh that we found at Whole Foods, and it crumbles very easily compared to the other one. So we're just gonna heat up our pan we have right here. And I really love the taco mix flavoring, so don't judge me for it. So we're gonna put this in here, right? And all we're gonna do is crumble it like this. And it's gonna make a little piece. Basically, it comes back to being soybeans ultimately. And so we're gonna cook that first. We're gonna add a little bit of vegetable broth. I probably should have added that first. And then our taco seasoning mix, because it tastes delicious and it's gonna help it stick to the tempeh. Once they're kind of pretty much already cooked, we're gonna add the veggie stir-fry blend, and we're gonna steam it a little bit by putting a lid on top of it. So, you can use pre-cut bags of vegetables like that if it makes your life easy. Again, the pack of rice, it's not the most ideal. It's better to cook rice from scratch, but I just wanna show how fast and simple it can be to make a meal at the house that's gonna be a healthy alternative than you eating out or ordering food from Uber Eats. Because a lot of people tell me, I don't have time to cook healthy food, and so they're gonna order a vegan burger from whatever Uber Eats or whatever those companies are. But at the end of the day, like, if I weren't filming this would take me like 5 minutes to make. It would be really fast. So the pan's already hot. We're gonna add a little bit of low sodium vegetable broth, and we're gonna stir that here. So in this pot here, so the previous week we prepared a leek and lentil soup. So you guys haven't seen that, you can go and check that out. It will still be on the YouTube channel. So we're gonna cook that up a little bit. We can add some of our spices now. Smell that. Smells so good. Yeah, good job, my love. Great acting. Great acting. You're hired.
Thank you.
You're hired with Fit Vegan movie industry.
I'm cameraman, woman.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so yeah, we're gonna cook that up in a little bit, and then we'll check in with you guys. Once it's cooked, then we're gonna add the veggies. And in the meantime, if you want to, you can just crack that rice. There you go. Pop that in for 90 seconds. That's gonna be ready. We can let it cool down a bit. Once that's cooked, we're gonna throw in the veggies, and then we're all gonna plate it together. And this whole meal, again, it could be just for myself, but I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna share it with Ivy. is going to be, it's 17 grams of protein per serving, and there's 3. So that'd be 51 grams of protein. I think I did my math right. 51 grams of protein for this whole block. And this whole bag of veggies has, it's 5 servings. In a serving is 2 grams of protein, so 10. What did I just say, 51 grams of protein? So 61 grams of protein for these two together. And then the rice is gonna have, we have some more here. Those are just convenient when Ivy and I are on the go. But this is 6 grams of protein. So it'd be 51, 61, 67 grams of protein for this whole thing of veggies, this 1 container of rice, and this full block of tempeh. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent meal. Again, that's 100 calories for this whole bag. And just to put in perspective, this whole thing is 310 calories. I mean, you can eat 3 of these bags for the equivalent of 1 container. So if you want to lower the calorie content, you can just eat half of the rice and eat 2 of these bags of vegetables, which makes you a large amount of food. So that's the difference between eating out and eating in, is you can eat this whole bag, which honestly I won't be able to eat, so I'm going to split it with Ivy. But if I were to eat all of this, I'd be satiated. I wouldn't even need to add the rice. But we did work out yesterday. We do have another hard workout tomorrow, so we'll be throwing in all of that food. So, right, rice is ready. We're just gonna let it cool down. Gonna stir the tempeh. Not tempeh. Tempeh's a little bit sick today. Aww. He's not feeling his best.
Hi, Tempeh. Come here. Look at that face.
All right, so we'll check in with you guys once it's ready. We're gonna be adding the veggies.
All right, so it's time to add some veggies.
Yeah.
We like this mixed one because we don't waste any of it since we're always traveling. Food gets wasted. This way, nothing goes to waste.
I would mix it before you put the other half.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Sergeant. Kind of looks like a pea crumble.
Yeah, it's crazy. It smells really good though.
Ah, so you have faith in my cooking.
It's our recipe.
Oh, now it's our recipe.
Should I add the rest?
Yeah. While you add the rest, I'll let you guys on a little secret that Ivy told me a while back.
What did I say?
She says, I'm starting to put on some weight, and you should go back to cooking the food because it's not good, then I don't eat it. You see, that was a genuine laugh.
I didn't say that.
That was a genuine laugh. So when I cook, it's very clean and it's very plain. And Ivy doesn't eat a ton of it, but when she makes a cooking like her chickpea peanut butter or chocolate chip cookies or pasta or any other stuff, she eats a ton of it. So she likes my shitty cooking because it makes her lean. That's what she's saying, basically. Yeah. I'm exposing how you treat me. Do you believe that, Tempeh?
No comment.
Do you believe that, Tempeh? You can't believe it.
I have no comment.
All right, so we're gonna stir everything. You're doing a great job. Maybe we need a bigger pan, but that's all right. So we ran out of the other vegetable broth, so we're just gonna add a little bit of this other one that's over there.
I just did.
Oh, you just did? Okay.
Should I add more?
No, it's okay. So yeah, basically we're just gonna stir that up for the next, like, you know, whatever, probably be like 10-15 minutes. That's enough. That one's not low sodium, so I don't want to put too much.
It's gonna be so delicious.
Yeah, so we're gonna stir that up for a little bit, and then we'll plate it with the rice.
Sounds good.
All right, so our stir fry is ready. I added a little bit more of the taco seasoning mix, which we got at Trader Joe's as well. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna split this guy in half for the rice, and half for myself, half for Ivy. Look at how beautiful that is. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do half the veggies and the tempeh for Ivy, because she eats as much as I do. Little known fact. Look at all these beautiful colors. Again, we didn't use any oil. We used vegetable broth to kind of cook everything. All right, so here you have it, a quick and easy meal. Again, this would have been a lot faster if we didn't film the whole process, but it's something you can make. And so we estimated that it was, 51, 61 plus 7. I think it was like 68 grams of protein, I believe, for all the ingredients. So if you divided by 2, it'd be 34 grams of protein per plate. That's incredible. A lot of people wonder how they can get more plant-based protein. This is a really easy way. That was 1 block of tofu split in half, a whole pack of vegetables that happen to be high in protein. Again, all plants have protein, right? The rice has protein in it, the vegetables have protein in it, the tempeh obviously has protein in it, and then we got the taco seasoning mix on top of it. So Ivy claimed that it wasn't her recipe unless it tastes good, so let's see.
This is Maxime's own ingredients and recipes. I'm not associated.
Let's see if it tastes good.
Okay, taste test.
Smells really good.
Taste test.
It smells like taco mix.
It's so hot.
It is good? Is it your recipe now?
Oh, it's spicy.
Is it your recipe now?
It's ours.
It's our recipe now? So stamp of approval from Ivy. It is now our recipe. So it's not a Fit Vegan recipe anymore. It's it's an Ivy recipe
It's
now.
very tasty. I think that spice though.
It's really strong?
It's a
Good.
little strong.
You like it caliente. So another thing, I just want to point that out because a lot of people tell me that eating healthy is boring or it takes a long time and it's very demanding. Again, if I was to order a meal on Uber Eats, the time that I would spend on the app that I would wait for the food, I could have prepared 7 meals. Like I honestly could have done a meal prep for probably the next 3 days by the time I waited for my food from Uber Eats.
Yeah, and it's cheap.
Yeah, and this was really cheap. And you can look at this and be like, this is boring. If you want sauces on top of it, again, what I'm about to say is going to shock some of you. Add some ketchup. Add some barbecue sauce, right? And I'm only gonna say this because I know that I'm a part of the whole food plant-based movement and people don't want to use sauces and all of that. What is the alternative that you would be going for? Because I hear a lot of people telling me that they can't eat like this and then they go order a Beyond Burger with fries on Uber Eats because they don't have the ingredients or they don't want to eat a meal like this without sauce. It's much better for you to add ketchup or barbecue sauce on this dish than it is for you to order a greasy Beyond Burger and fry from Uber Eats. And so this is a healthier alternative than eating out, even if you add sauces to it that contain a little bit of sugar, a little bit of oil. Again, not the greatest, but much better than the alternative, which would be to eat out. So what do you think?
It's very tasty. This tempeh is interesting. It's very textured.
Yeah, it's really good. It's the only tempeh that we found. Holy shit, I can taste the kick. There's a lot of taco mix. You can taste like, it's the easiest one to crumble. You know when you get the longer kind of tempeh sticks that they have at Whole Foods, it doesn't crumble as easily. So
it's interesting.
It was delicious. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this recipe video. Again, let us know in the comment section below what you'd like us to prepare next. We have a list of some of the recommendations you guys have asked. Again, doing dressings, vinaigrettes. There's still a recipe that we want to make as a part of Chef AJ's Sweet Indulgence book, but we've been traveling a ton, and so we don't have the capacity to prepare everything because it's all going to go bad because we're leaving 3 days after. And so I want to make sure that we stay put for a little bit. And who knows, if the government lets me travel to Canada for my little brother's wedding, maybe we can do that recipe with my mom.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. She's a good cook.
Yeah, maybe we can do a recipe with my mom. So if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.